Welcome to another installment of WGS-TV right here on Blog TV and YouTube. I am your official WrestleGamer Double B Billy Bujo coming to you on this fine October 14th, 2010. How's everybody doing today? Well, last night we had the podcast on blogtalkradio.com/WGS Radio. And we had Mr. Chase Matthews on the show last night, who wrestles here in Louisiana. By the way, he's done it only for 2 years, and apparently he thinks he's a big hotshot. Mr. Matthews, if you're watching this video, and I hope you are, a little word of advice. Next time that you and I meet, we need to have a little chat, okay? About respect. Or in your case, lack thereof. Respect. Alright? Now, even though the show didn't go off quite as I wanted it to, considering the fact there was a certain set of circumstances which kept me from hosting the show. And I want to publicly thank Ashley, Stark, Hitman, Rev Jake Slayer, Nathan, Mick, and all the rest of the guys, including Andy, and Goku6425 for coming on the show and doing the best they can with it. And also like to thank Nick Bondage for also being on the show. I wasn't aware that he was on there and everything. So again, thank you guys for helping out so much, especially, helping to cover for yours truly. And to me, I owe you guys a big one, to be honest with you. I really owe you guys a big one for helping me out so much yesterday, considering everything that was going on. Okay? Now, again, like I said yesterday, I'm going to make the same announcements and keep plugging it for you guys. Next week on WGS Radio, I have former Florida Championship Wrestling star and current indie sensation Byron Will Cut will be on the podcast next Wednesday. So this is what we're going to do now. You guys can go to www.facebook.com/TheWrestleGamerShow, and if you have questions you would like to ask Mr. Byron Will Cut, but you don't want to call in or get in the chat or anything like that, submit your questions to facebook.com/TheWrestleGamerShow, and your questions will be read to Mr. Byron Will Cut. Again, if you guys are not positive on who Mr. Byron Will Cut is, again, you could go on YouTube, look up Lennox McEnroe, and you can see a few of his matches from FCW, or you could go on facebook.com/AAWOL. That's AAWOL. That stands for All American Wrestling of Louisiana, because he's a big-time star here in Louisiana, and one of his early personas in wrestling, he was known as the Angel of Sin. So be sure you check out those videos too. Okay, so that way you guys actually have a chance to see this guy and see what he can do. And trust me, he's a great worker. Now, I believe that WWE made a mistake when they canceled his contract, but hey, they missed out. That's their loss. They lost a great worker in Byron Will Cut. Now, let's go ahead and get to the poll here. It was past or present best entrance in wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, it's been a very, very, very interesting poll. Now, normally in the past few polls we have conducted here on Blog TV, we have had one person that would just run away with the poll. He was get off a gigantic lead in the poll and would never look back. However, in this poll, ladies and gentlemen, for past or present best entrance in wrestling, that is not the case. Because at first it looked like that way, with Shawn Michaels taking the lead. But then, just a few days ago, two things happened. One, the poll got tied. And then The Undertaker overtook Shawn Michaels in the poll. So with the current time of recording of this video, 1:55 p.m. on October 14th, 2010, let me go ahead and give you guys the final official results of the poll for past or present best entrance in wrestling. With a total of 36 votes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a three-way tie for fourth place. These three guys all ended up getting 5.56% of the vote. It was Sting, Ric Flair, and Goldberg. In third place, with 22.22% of the vote, Stone Cold Steve Austin. In second place, as you probably figured out by now, with 25% of the vote, Shawn Michaels. And the person winning this poll, getting first place with 36.11% of the vote, The Undertaker. So, very interesting poll. Very interesting poll. There was, even though Undertaker was on top, even though Undertaker ended up winning the poll and getting first place, it wasn't by a very huge margin like the other polls in the past have been. So, anyway, again, I want to make this announcement because yours truly, again, this Saturday will be at GCW in Amelia, Louisiana, at the Amelia Recreational Center. So be sure you guys come down, check out GCW, and hey, if you want to meet and greet with me and have a little chat, hey, I'm up for that too. So you have a chance not only to see some good wrestling, you can come and meet yours truly and have a little chit chat, and maybe I'll show you a little backstage stuff on how they set up the production and everything. You never know. But then again, I probably don't have that much pull. Anyway. So again, that's this Saturday. Now, considering the fact that I'm going to be at GCW in Amelia, Louisiana, at the Amelia Recreational Center this Saturday, that means once again Ashley will have to host Gamer Talk on Blog Talk Radio this Saturday. So again, I ask all of my members of the WGS team, and of course I ask you guys out there to help Ashley out, make it a great show, make it a great time for Gamer Talk. Okay? Now, we have TNA Impact tonight, and of course, yours truly will be on 8 p.m. Central Time. By the way, the schedule on the page will reflect what time the wrestling show comes on. And after Impact tonight, or let me say this, after the match, we know what's going to happen. After the match gets over on Reaction, because they've done it for the past 3 weeks in a row, that more than likely they're going to do it again. Yours truly will be on Alan Wake. I know I promised this the past few nights, but again, a certain set of circumstances have been coming up, pretty much keeping me from doing video games. But however, I hope that will not be the case tonight, because as Jackie in the live blog TV chat room says, I hope to be on to do the new DLC, downloadable content. And I'm not going to answer that phone right now. Anyway, I hope to be on to play the last downloadable content of Alan Wake, which is entitled The Rider. Okay? Now, I'll answer that as soon as my show is over. But anyway, so hopefully I can get that done. You guys can check it out. And hopefully maybe we'll have either maybe a prequel video game or maybe a sequel to Alan Wake. Considering my personal opinion, I think it's a big success. My personal opinion, and that's how I think about it. The game's a great game, and I'm hoping the guys who made it make another one. So that's my personal plea to you guys out there. Hey, make another Alan Wake video game, please. This game was great. All right, anyway. So we have that to look forward to tonight. And also the new poll we're going to have coming up here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's watching this video. Again, the 5 places to see this video. 1, blogtv.com/people/AWBB. 2, youtube.com/WrestleGamer. 3, facebook.com/TheWrestleGamerShow. 4, myspace.com/DoubleBCajun. 5, www.TheWrestleGamerShow.com. Those are the 5 places you can see the videos, guys. Now, a new poll. We're going to have a first video game poll here on WGS-TV on Blog TV, as we will have a poll for your favorite video game characters. So, if you have a character that you would like to see in the poll, and it goes to you guys here in the live Blog TV chat room, I will be taking suggestions from you guys in the chat room, I'm sorry, as to who should be in the favorite video game characters poll. I'm talking video game characters, not wrestlers, Goku 6425. Anyway, we got that to look forward to. Now, like I said, this past poll we've done, past or present, best entrance in wrestling, has been one of the most interesting, I have to say, and I said it before and I'll say it again, one of the most interesting polls we've ever done here on Wgs-Tv. Again, you know, normally, like I said, when we had polls before here on Wgs-Tv, there was a clear-cut winner and he would just run away with the poll and never look back. But however, like I said before, it was not the case in this poll. So that's why I think it is a very interesting poll. Okay? Now, again, if I hadn't said it before, I'll say it again. We actually had, last night on the podcast, about over 24 live listeners. Again, so that means that wrestling fans out there and you guys out there who are watching the videos in the 5 places that are up, that they are up, that you guys are watching the videos and you're coming to the shows. And it means a lot. So, hey, be sure that you come to Saturday's Gamer Talk. Okay? Now, it is not, I still haven't been able to confirm it, guys. But if the Amelia Recreational Center does have wireless internet, if yours truly can get on the internet on my laptop at the Amelia Recreational Center this Saturday night, guess what, guys? If I can do that, you guys can actually see Gulf Coast Wrestling live here on Blog TV. Because I've already been given the go-ahead. If it is possible, they will let me stream Gulf Coast Wrestling right here, Saturday night. I can't record it to YouTube, but I can stream it. I can stream it. But be sure that you guys are on here. If it's possible. Now, I'm saying if it's possible. I'm not saying that it's etched in stone. Because, again, it still hasn't been confirmed or whether or not they have it. Okay? Like I said, it's only a possibility. It's only a possibility. Goku I'll talk more about this as soon as the video is over, okay? Anyway, it's only a possibility that I might be able to get onto the internet, okay? Now, if it is possible, it'll be this Saturday night. I don't want to take away from Gamer Talk, okay, guys? I don't want to take away from it. But it's this Saturday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. But your children will probably be on, if I can get on the internet, I'll try to be on about an hour or so earlier than the show. Maybe around 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Central Time live, and maybe do some like pre-show interviews, get you guys to meet some of the guys on here, and everything, and you guys can ask questions. Again, but if I can get on the internet, that's the only thing. If I can get on the internet, that's what I'll do. All right. Now, again, while I still have like about a minute and a half left here in the video, a couple of more things I want to say. Again, I want to thank everybody last night for helping yours truly out on Wrestle Talk. Again, especially with everything that happened. So again, thank you to everybody. And be sure that you guys are tuned in here tonight for TNA Impact. Again, yours truly will be on with the WGS team on my iPhone Skype. And we'll have our personal reactions and our personal thoughts about what's going on in the show. Again, very quick message again to the WGS team. When the show is on, we must keep the conversation about what's going on there. During the commercial, you can talk about whatever you want. But during the show, we have to keep it like that. And again, when you tune in tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be rating each match and segment live on a scale of 1 to 5. On TNA Impact, so you guys actually have a chance to get your thoughts out there as to how you think the show is going. All right, so be sure you tune in for that. Well, that's going to be it for today here on WGS-TV. So until tonight for TNA Impact, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another edition of WGS-TV.